Hey guys, Justin here. So I'm about to show you a tutorial on Facebook Marketplace, how to get unbanned. At least this is the approach that worked for me, and I hope this will be helpful for you in the future in case you have any problems with Facebook Marketplace and their random bans. I know the entire system with Facebook Marketplace, when it comes to dealing with their bots and their programs or whatever to kind of maintain a nice streamlined feature, that can get really annoying, especially not being able to talk to a real person about your actual issues. This will hopefully refer you to a real person to review your case and to get you unbanned and back on Facebook Marketplace. I know Facebook Marketplace is definitely a huge thing in my life where I used to buy and resell things all the time. So being not on Facebook Marketplace is definitely an issue for me, and I'm sure it is for a lot of you too. So back in January, I ended up getting banned on Facebook Marketplace. It was for apparently a community standards violation that I had received. I'm still to this day a little bit confused on what the actual community violation that I received actually was. But for me personally, I had this happen to me in January, and I had recently got my account back. It is now May, and yeah, time flies. But quite a while, and eventually I did get my account back. So real quick to address why I got Facebook Marketplace banned. It was actually a couple of reasons I think that it came from. So I'm a reseller. I specialize in purchasing products and reselling them for a higher value than what I paid for. I'm a flipper basically. I usually stay in the tech industry. I also do vehicles, hobby items. I collect RC airplanes, and I also collect model trains. And I constantly buy and sell. This is like a little second livelihood that I have going on. I get to enjoy my hobby items, and I also get to make a couple bucks off of it in the process too. So I've been doing this for many years, and I think what really went wrong is I used to kind of use an inhaler. It's not an inhaler, but I don't really want to specify what it was in case there's any like community standards that I might violate on YouTube, who knows. Anyway, if you get my drift, yeah. So I did that for a while. Eventually I ended up quitting because of some life events that were unforeseen. I quit, so I had no use for them. So I posted them on Facebook Marketplace. I understand you can't post that stuff on Facebook Marketplace, but I figured it was part of it that wasn't really making it what it was. So I went with that approach. Didn't really work out. And then at the same time, there's also an option on Facebook Marketplace to where you can ship an item. And if it goes over the $500 limit, you're no longer able to provide shipping for it, so then it's seen by a lot less people. So you want to stay in the mainstream of keeping items under $499 so you're able to ship items to other buyers. I did that, and I ended up kind of dealing with, I guess, like some random dude who's like, oh, you're not going to sell the item or whatever. And I was like, I am selling the item just for this price, which I was asking $800, but in the price on the ad I had $490, but I had even in the title, this is not $490, this is like $800. Anyway, long story short with that, he ended up calling me a scammer and reporting me for either no intent to sell or scamming. So I don't scam. I have plenty of reviews with many items that I've had successfully gotten 5 stars from. I have plenty of reputable transactions under my belt at that point, and that wasn't something that I really wanted to lose with my account. Now, yes, I could have made an alt account and kept trying and not get banned, but my account I've had since 2009, so I'd really rather not give up that account because of all my stuff that I have on it. And I don't want to start fresh because that's really annoying to do. And I know there's a lot of people out there who say that you have to start fresh. I'm telling you, you don't have to. You can save your main account. And I think I was pretty well in the hole when it came to getting screwed over with everything. And I got my account back. Yes, it had taken a very long time and an insane amount of dedication, but I'm telling you, it is possible to get your account back in the clear. And now I've had my Facebook Marketplace back now for about a week, and I think I'm totally in the clear. I haven't had a single issue since then, and we're all good here. So during this time, I looked and scoured throughout YouTube, and I really didn't come up with a great solution. I went off of many different tutorials out there, and I can say with honesty that a lot of them are quite out of date, and none of them really truly did help. So I got to a point where I tried several approaches, and I ended up finding this one YouTube video. Here's a screenshot of it right here. So with Brian's approach, basically what you did is you went into Facebook and you quickly turned off your data and turned off your Wi-Fi and all that, and you were able to get temporary access to your actual Facebook Marketplace account. You can go in there, you can delete stuff, and you can also, if you time it right, you can turn on your data again, and you can kind of softly get back into Facebook Marketplace and use it as such. But the moment it refreshes, or anything else kind of goes on in the background, you're automatically locked back out again. And I was at a point to where I ended up getting back in, and I'd be on there like once a week, and that was perfectly fine for me to kind of do what I want to do, like look at some stuff and kind of move on with my life after that. Sometimes you have to wait 24 to 48 hours before you actually hear something back. A lot of those, they'll just go straight to a bot. You'll be automatically denied, but persistence is key. I think that's what really helped me, is I kept on it, and I kind of gave a little bit of break in between. So I ended up having an alt account that I tried to get my Facebook Marketplace up on, because I also got banned on that one as well, but I had no community standards violations on that account. So I whipped up this quote-unquote magic email, and it did work. So I got my alt account Facebook Marketplace back, and that was perfectly fine. It lasted about a week, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue again, I got banned on that again. So after that, I was just like, whatever, I'm done with this alt account, because that was literally the only reason why I made it. So I did that account, and that was the end of that. So my main account here is still sitting at banned from Facebook Marketplace because of a community standards violation. And by this point, I have sent several emails with Facebook Marketplace and their support team. I'd gotten a lot of responses back, but they were all from bots, and it was always the same generic message. I can actually pull them up here in a second. So as you can see, plenty of emails that have been sent out, and to no avail. There hasn't really been a solution to that point. So eventually I send out, I'd say at least 10 emails at this point, where it was back and forth between the bot and me. And eventually, for some weird reason, I got the request review option back. So I did that 3 more times. I waited 24 hours each time, and then it would be like, you can no longer buy and sell on Facebook Marketplace. So that was the second time that I had received a permanent ban. But with this knowledge now, that when you receive that permanent ban, that account is still not technically permanently banned. You just need to keep reporting the issue, like, hey, I can no longer request a review, or the request review option hasn't really worked out for me at all. And you rinse and repeat that process, and eventually it will come back to the option to request review again. And this is where you insert the magic email, and then make sure, first of all, do what I said before with Brian's approach, to make sure that your account is clean and there isn't any more standing violations that you have. So I hope I'm able to kind of answer any questions that may have came up. I hope this solution will help you. I'll attach the magic email in the description. This is verbatim what I said on both of my accounts, and it's worked for me, and I hope it'll work for you. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope this video was able to help you like it helped me. I know there's a lot of videos out there, and none of them really helped me. Like I said, mine was for community standards violations. Facebook Marketplace is definitely out on the hunt, and they'll get you for just about anything.